Hi, welcome to Applied Economics. Today we will talk about supply and demand. Economics talks about the study of market consisting of the buyers and sellers for a product or service. Market works through the forces of demand and supply. Supply refers to the quantity of goods sold by the producers or sellers in the market. Producers are willing to offer the goods and services at a higher price. Therefore, the supply curve slopes upward. Higher prices mean more profit. Demand, on the other hand, refers to the amount of goods buyers are willing to purchase at a given price and at a given time. Buyers tend to demand more when the price is low. The interaction between supply and demand determines the price of a commodity. The law of demand governs the demand for a product or service. The law of demand states that the demand for the product is high when the price is low, and the demand for the product is low when the price is high. It is simply because the consumers or buyers are willing to buy for products at a low price. Hence, as price increases, the demand for the product decreases. And as price decreases, the demand for the product increases. We need to remember, guys, that consumers are willing to buy products at a low price. Market demand tells us the demand for a particular product and who wants to purchase it. Supply is the quantity of product seller agrees to sell in the market at a particular price and a particular time. There are determinants of supply. They are the price of the product, the cost of production, government policies, and technology. Supply is the quantity of product seller agrees to sell in the market at a particular price and a particular time. The supply itself, or the law of supply itself, states that the supply of the product increases as the price increases, and supply decreases as the price decreases. This is because sellers or producers are willing to produce and offer the product at a higher price. Hence, as supply increases, the price increases. And as supply decreases, the price decreases. Quite self-explanatory. Of course, producers or sellers are willing to produce more when the price of the commodity is high, because that will mean a higher profit. The law of supply and demand explains the way how sellers interact with buyers. This shows that as price increases, the demand for the product decreases, and as price decreases, the demand for the product increases. This is because, again, buyers are willing to purchase at a low price. Now let's talk about the concept of market equilibrium. When supply and demand balance with each other, there is equilibrium. During equilibrium, the price becomes stable. However, when there is a surplus or oversupply of commodities, the price goes down. And when there is an undersupply or shortage of commodity, the price goes up. In market equilibrium, when supply intersects demand, the point of intersection is called equilibrium point. This happens when quantity demanded is equal with quantity supplied. Therefore, market equilibrium refers to the point where supply meets demand. At this point, the price becomes stable. try to look at the diagram. We have here the supply curve, represented by AS. We have the demand curve, represented by AD, and the equilibrium point, represented by E. We will notice that the point of intersection between supply and demand is tagged as E, that is the equilibrium point. Again, when there is market equilibrium, the price is stable. Let us try to have here an activity. We have the directions. Draw any product or anything you need the most at this time of pandemic available in the market. Write down its uses and explain why you need the said product. You can place your drawing inside the box. And for the uses and why you need the product, you can use the space below. Again, thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. And just wait for another video lesson that we will be having as our lecture in applied economics. Thank you, everyone, and God bless.